What is up, my Nova Kingdom? It's Nova King back again. And today, we're back with a good old discussion video. Now, I haven't really done a discussion video in a while. I haven't done a discussion video since the whole adult Gohan versus teen Gohan debate thing that I had. Um, and I really enjoyed doing that video, along with how I did the Goku versus Saitama video, which did pretty well. It's got a fair amount of views on the Saitama versus Goku one. And it's something different that I like to do. It's not the gaming stuff. And I feel like as of, these last couple videos have been kind of not really based around anime. I did an episode of No Man's Sky because someone had requested it. And then I just recorded Stardew Valley not too long ago. So I've been kind of doing other games just to kind of take a break from my anime stuff. I'm still doing my Naruto playthrough. I still want to play a little bit of Fighters, things like that, here and there. But, you kind of got to get out there and think of new stuff to do as far as anime content goes, because, there's not that, it's kind of hard to get all these anime games, they don't come out with as many of those as you get, like Call of Duties every year. But that's beside the point. Anyway, basically, I haven't done an anime video in a couple days, and that's more what my channel is based around, I suppose. So I'm here with a video to kind of talk about something that I had thought of. That I thought was really cool. It's a theory that I have. It's a theory. And I don't know if anyone else on YouTube has thought of this or has made a video on it. Maybe. I haven't been really keeping up with a lot of the Dragon Ball YouTubers doing discussions on new content, new things that are coming out. But let's just jump right into it. So, as we all know, most Dragon Ball fans know that the movies, like the past movies, were going to be shown remastered in theaters for a small amount of time. I think it's actually this month, and then I think there's one in like October or November, something like that. It's in the span of these next couple months, and there's going to be Dragon Ball movies in there. And that's definitely cool. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to go see a Dragon Ball movie on the big screen. Don't get me wrong. I didn't get to watch Battle of Gods or Resurrection F in theaters, so that made me really upset. And I knew they had Resurrection F in my theaters. I still never got to go see it there. So, that'd be really cool. But again, they are just the old movies. There's nothing crazy. They're not like, new voiceovers or new animations. It's just the old classic movies. And basically, we're getting the first Broly movie, Fusion Reborn, I believe, was one of them. And I think they're doing the Bardock special, which I guess doesn't really count as a movie, but still, it kind of fits in that category, I suppose. But anyway, so I always thought, when I first heard of this, I thought it was really weird. I'm like, that's kind of an odd selection of movies to be playing. I didn't know why. I didn't know if they were alluding to something. And now we have the announcements and all that good stuff for the new Dragon Ball Super movie coming out. Here, it's going to be coming out in January and everything. And I cannot tell you how excited and pumped I am for that movie. I think it's really cool that they're making Broly canon and they're going to give him a better backstory, because I think with the proper backstory, Broly could have been like a super awesome villain. People love Broly, but I just have a hard time loving him. He's a badass, but it's just hard to love him because his backstory is really stupid. And I hear they're going to improve upon that a lot. So I'm really excited. However, so we had the Broly movie that's going to be airing. So what I'm thinking, what I think some other Dragon Ball YouTubers have thought of as well, is that these movies, these remastered movies, were like hints to like what's going to be in the new movie. They did the first Broly movie. Broly's our main antagonist in this movie, in the new Super movie. So where am I getting with this? Where I'm getting with this is that if this is a trend, I don't know if we'll get Bardock. I don't know how Bardock would play into the movie. But one thing that I really want to see, I would kill to see, is my boy Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. Like Gogeta Blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that Vegito is stronger. It's been confirmed Vegito is superior in strength. I'm not denying that. But I've just always preferred Gogeta, and I was just always mad that they never made him canon. You know, that just always made me upset. I feel like it would have been way better for them to use Gogeta instead of Vegito in the Zamasu fight. I think that was a spoiled opportunity to make Gogeta canon. But I think they can correct their wrong. I think there's a good chance that because Fusion Reborn is one of the remastered movies, it could be hinting to Gogeta making an appearance in the movie. And I would be nuts. Like, I think what it's going to be is there's going to be this huge struggle against Broly and his overwhelming power. And it's going to come down to Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta Blue to have the final fight with Broly. Now, what do I think is going to happen from there? I have this theory, right? Now, if you remember from Fusion Reborn, we didn't get to see a whole lot of Gogeta. He was really just in and out. He did work. He took care of Janemba real fast. However, if you remember, there's one thing that happened that's I think it needs to be talked about. So in this small little fight we got with Gogeta and Janemba, Gogeta uses the move Soul Punisher. Now, what Soul Punisher did to Janemba was it basically it eradicated all the evil out, like basically purified the soul almost, because after he did that, it was just the kid that had gotten exposed and turned into Janemba in the first place. So it's like Soul Punisher is not really your average Dragon Ball move. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, it wasn't just a generic Ki Blast attack to cause harm, to just inflict regular damage. It actually like goes down to your core and like purifies the soul itself, and that's what killed off Janemba, because I think Gogeta in the dub at least even says that. He's like, your own evil energy will be your undoing. Now, what I think is going to happen, I think could be a cool theory, would be, what if Gogeta in the Super movie still has Soul Punisher, and because, you know, with the fusion dance, you have a lot less time to do stuff. I think what Gogeta's going to do is going to be smart, and he's going to rush in at Broly and try to immediately try a Soul Punisher on him, because Soul Punisher would be a really good way to end the fight fast, because if it hits Broly, it would like purify his soul. Now, what the whole point of this video, you've seen the title. I think there's a cool theory that Gogeta could use the Soul Punisher on Broly, and in doing so could purify his soul and turn Broly into a good guy. Like, there's still this, I know it's far-fetched, and I don't even know if Soul Punisher really works that way, but it really seems like it is, and I could have sworn I've seen things talking about how that is what Soul Punisher is. And if that is the case, I think there's if they do introduce Gogeta, which I think could be a big possibility because of the whole, like, the movies, the remastered movies hinting at things. And if Gogeta's in the movie and he uses Soul Punisher like he did against Janemba, if that's a move that he still has, if he's able to purify Broly, so that would take him out immediately, because Broly is just, I think even in the new movie, you know, he has this new character dynamic to him, but he still just seems like this person full of unbridled rage who can't control himself. And I think what would happen is that Soul Punisher would basically destroy these urges of anger, and it would kind of calm Broly down, and Broly would finally be able to think for him, because it's very obvious that Paragus is still a big part of this movie, and that Paragus still has control over Broly. So I think what's going to happen is Broly's going to finally get calmed down. He's going to have his soul purified and be able to control his own unbridled power, because he won't be raging anymore, because that side of him is gone because of Soul Punisher. And Broly will be able to think for himself for the first time, and he'll be able to kind of make his own decision. Now, I don't know, like, it could go several ways. I think, like, either Broly could, like, become, like, maybe Broly could be, like, become a Z fighter, you know, a Z warrior, you know, who knows? Maybe he'll become one of the good guys, and he'll be in, like, the continuation of Super. You know, we'll have Broly as a new protagonist, not protagonist, but as a new ally to Goku. And I don't know, it'd be really cool to see that. I don't know, having a villain, like, because there's always been cases of villains going good in Dragon Ball. You know, Piccolo, Vegeta, there's just all these different examples of of villains that turned good. So I don't see why Broly would be a different case. I think it'd be a really cool way to end the Super movie by turning Broly into a good guy and having him think and make decisions on his own. And now whether that means he would join Goku and friends, or if he would just take revenge on Paragus and just leave or whatever, I think it's kind of up in the air what could happen after that if Broly did become a good guy of sorts, or at least become more neutral towards the Z Fighters. I think it's a possibility. I don't know what might happen afterward. I think there's a couple things that might happen. Well, I mean, it'd be badass to see Broly become a Z Fighter and be like friends with all the main cast and everything. It'd be kind of a really neat dynamic to see this hulking guy, kind of try to fit in with everyone else and kind of learn to be his own person now that he's not under Paragus's control. I think it'd be really cool, honestly. I think I don't know. It's kind of out there, I know, but I think it's a good possibility. I really do think that. So yeah, that's my theory. I think that there's a good chance that our antagonist of the movie, Broly himself, could become an ally, could become a good guy, if Vegeta and Goku turn into Gogeta and use Soul Punisher to cleanse Broly's soul and cease him from being this ball of unbridled rage. I think it'd be just really cool to see that, and I think I think it really could happen. So, I don't know. I've never really had a lot of Dragon Ball theories myself. I've always watched other people's theories and, all those kinds of things. This is like the first time I've thought of like a decent kind of sounding theory, and there might be one out there. It might have been disproved. I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping up on Dragon Ball discussion videos, like I said, like theories. So I might be completely wrong for all I know. It might have been already disproved or whatever. But as I stand right now, I think it'd be a really cool opportunity. I think it'd be a really cool outcome. And from the information I have at the moment, I think it could definitely happen. So yeah, I just wanted to pop in with this discussion video and just see what you guys would think. Comment, let me know what you guys think, if that could be plausible or whatever. But yeah, really let me know. I think it'd be a super cool. I think it's a super cool idea. And I think it could be very well plausible. So, yeah, I just wanted to pop in, make a quick little discussion video. I haven't really done one in a while, and I have a lot of ideas that I've been juggling around for discussion videos on Dragon Ball and things like that. So I'm really glad that I was able to jump in real quick and just make a discussion video, because I have a lot of topics I want to talk about, and this was definitely one of my bigger ones. So, if you watched till the end of the video, thank you so much, as always. If you enjoyed the content and you haven't already, please subscribe. I do gaming videos, not just on Dragon Ball and Naruto and anime. I do other games as well. And, of course, I do these discussions. So, if you enjoyed the content, please, subscribe and join the Nova Kingdom. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Broly theory I have. And let me know if your own theories, So, as always, remember to stay positive, enjoy life, because you only get one shot at it. It's Nova King from the Nova Kingdom, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.